1000. And our signage and awards, again, great big supporter at Kings Park Speedway. NJ Signs and Etching, 167 Star Street North at 545-3634. Kings Park Speedway, of course, supports the Arthritis Society and the Regina Heart and Stroke Foundation through a lot of work, through many hours of work by our volunteers here at Kings Park Speedway. So this is our first event of the year. Of course, you want to come back next Saturday, May 26th, the season opener for the championship racing here at Bridge City Speedway. Pardon me, Kings Park Speedway. That'll take a moment or two.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. You'll be okay. And it's Sunday, not Saturday.
Is it Sunday?
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Good, because I was coming on Saturday. I'm glad you told me.
Well, you can come Saturday. We'll go out and we'll do something.
Okay.
We're not racing until Sunday.
You know what? I'm going to Rosetown on Saturday.
Yeah, the dirt race is out there, you said.
Right, the Dirt Nationals happening out at Rosetown. The Provincial Racing League, of course, has gotten underway throughout Saskatchewan this year, racing in Weyburn, Estevan, Swiss Currents, and a whole bunch of other tracks, Nipawin, Prince Albert, North Battleford, Lloydminster, and they're going to have the big Dirt Nationals happening in Rosetown to start the season off. All right, we're gonna pump up our own volume here so that we can stay on top with these cars. All right. Once again, the first hour. Be ready for mayhem. It'll be the most laps completed over the 2 hours, but we're going to give them a 30-minute break in the middle to put their cars back together. Basically, the starting lineup is determined by a draw.
Let's put his brakes on in front of Sharky right now.
Whoever could draw the best picture?
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say something like that.
Also, folks, want to point out, have a look. You can see some of the cars have window netting on passenger in there. Something new this year that they've done. They've put in a seat in the right-hand side and passengers can go. And they've got the window netting. And you can see it's also in the 666 car. Quentin Silver, his wife Brenda, is in there. How's that for love and trust? Throw your wife in the passenger side of your Enduro car.
No, the real love and trust would be to sit on the passenger side and let the wife drive.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to get in that one a little later on, and we're going to have some play-by-play right from within the race, so we're going to give that a shot in the second half. So lots of fun, lots of new stuff this year we're going to try here at Kings Park Speedway, including, as I said, passengers. So watch out for both sides of Sharky's car this track.
Boy, that 450 car of a Allan Bouchard, those are quite the tailpipe. I think,
oh yeah. You know what? I think they're even hooked up. I can see a little
get
bit
the
of
heck
smoke.
out of here.
I can see a little bit of smoke coming out.
Then he won't want to do a rollover.
A little bit of drag. A little bit of drag coming from the back of Stacy Getz' double R car with the flags up there. Darn, it looks good. No aero package on that one at all.
No, on this super speedway. Here we go, green flag.
How long? Do you think they'll make it to corner number one?
Already the number 53 car, Mike Stratton, gets slammed hard. And we've got another car turned around the 010 of Jerry Perdue, but oh boy, big problems already for Mike Stratton. Take a look, he's got radiator problems, and we've got the flags off the track on a turn 4.
Oh,
you can see the flag still, though, so that's good. That's why he kept the flags. He knew he was going to be hitting the agriculture every now and then today.
This one's 134 in front of me, right in front of me. Took a big hit right into the guardrail here. Looks like he missed it just a little bit. Kind of popped it off. Not too bad, though, so he's going to go still. And it looks like everybody's going.
Caution is out. Caution is out on the speedway as Mike Stratton sits now on the facing the traffic with that number 53 car, and of course you can see the problems off of turn 1 right now, and a big problem for the flags too. Oh, we got a few cars coming in off the agriculture. Well, and even though there's a caution out there, still going strong. I don't know if they were told that the yellow is a caution.
Well, you know,
CTV just got a great shot.
Yeah, I got a great shot over there on that observation stand, 134. Just hard into that one.
77. So the 77. Cars, fucking cars. Well, that's 53 down already. Well, when that car hit that thing, the flagpole fell off.
So what we're going to do, by the way, is stop the clock when we are under a red flag. Not under a caution, but under a red flag, we will stop the clock.
Not bad.
All right, gonna get a word in with Blake. Blake, this okay? Yeah, so let him get his helmet off. Yeah, you got a little bit of problems. You guys are doing some last minute changes under the hood there, but I don't know what happened right off the bat there.
My car, I gotta film it before it dies. It just went to a standing car like always. Although that car is water.
You can turn this off, that might work. You can do a little bit of wind in the front, you got it. Is you okay?
Oh yeah, just fine, thanks.
All right. Let's round of applause for it's a hard hit. Yeah, they can fix that. That's nothing.
On a 52? I didn't see when they get I think he's done.
Couple of cars into the pits to get some work done. There's some problems for the double S, and I'm not sure if the 77 was in there trying to help him, and now he's stuck because there's a lot of mud over there. But Jason's some problems in that double S car, and the 77 are hooked up. I don't know. Maybe they've been like that all along. I was looking the other way.
Look at that car. I think it's done.
They got enough time, they can maybe put it back together. It's going to be good to go once again, so I don't foresee anybody completely out of this one. It's going to take some work on that.
Born's in there more, so I'll wander around, see what else is going on, and be right back to you.
All right, in the meantime, it looks like the track is cleared off, and we are ready to get back to green flag racing once again with the Napa Auto Parts Enduro, sponsored by Napa Auto Parts at 810 McDonald Street right here in Regina. 010 is going to have the green track ahead of him. Derek Perdue, lucky enough to start off at the front of the pack. When you're working Enduros, of course, you definitely do not want to be in traffic. Of course, they've got to what we call touch to pass or punt to pass. It's not like they can just breeze right through traffic without making contact with another car. That's why we call it a rolling demolition derby.
Everyone's going to tag you.
Green flag is out. The green flag is out once again.
Here we go.
Here we go, and already problems on the front straightaway as the 803 of Jason Spires gets turned around. And look at this front there that the double A is taking. Sean Palmer decided to use the dirt track and just cut across and made it just through the fence, and we've got problems for the 1580. Doug McHugh is turned around facing traffic off of turn 2. There is problems all over the racetrack right now. The 96 is stopped in corner number 3, Sheldon Pop. Stacy gets to the double R, is coming back out now. You can see him with the flag, so that car is back up. The big hurt car is hurt big off of turn 2. That's Adrian Hayden, and he's going to be waiting for a push truck to come on up. The 96 turned around again at turn 4, Sheldon Puff. He has been having his fair share of problems. Oh, turn 3, look at what happens. The double R just about went out into the agriculture. Double R being double A. That was Sean Palmer in the double A. Stacy Guest in the double R. They were mixing it up. Off of turn 3. Now we got more problems with the double R trying to get by the 96 trying to make some contact. What would happen if they find that he deliberately does not make contact? He would have to go into the pits for a 1-minute penalty, and that'll lose him a lap or two. So you'll see that these guys trying to make as much contact as possible. Let's go back out to the pit area. Joey Hamsmith. Joey? Yeah, guys, coming up, going back up to turn 6 to get some work done to it. The 411 is in. They've got a flat tire. They're trying to get it changed as well. The 1518 or the 1510 is in the pits right now. And you can see the double, the 010 just going to make their way back out. That's what they're going to be making their way back out. Oh, right on the front end, right on the front fence. When that? What is that car? That's the 01 car, I believe, of Rex Cameron. Chad Marsh is sharing the driving duties on that. He hit that front turner real hard. Just totally chewed up the front end of that 01 car. There is debris all over the front straightaway. The caution is back out as the 01 of Rex Cameron sits facing traffic at the end of the front straightaway, near the end of the front straightaway. Well, I see some movement inside the car. I think it's mostly his lips swearing, but other than that, he's okay.
You think that's maybe what it is?
You figure? Look at these cars going by, and just even under caution. Even under caution, they're getting turned around. The double R, oh, and we've got a freight train happening under caution.
Now he's going to have to change his underwear as well. Big Get's having a full world of problems in that RR as well. You can see he's kind of getting a little dead. Problems big time for Blackjack. The Blackjack car down here in corner number 1, he's got the front bumper all the way off, as does the Shark. You can see the Shark's dragging his front bumper. So we'll see how long he stays out with that. And it looks like he may be coming in. Actually, no, they're just stopping him down here, but they're trying to get the Blackjack car out from the infield. Everybody else seems to be running, but in the pits right now, the 360 car, they were doing some quick up there. They're having their problems, and now they're back in. They're back into boosting that one. The 71 came in for a little while. I'm not sure what they did on Daryl Young's car, but they've got whatever fixed, and he's going to be making it back out. The 141 was in. They had a flat tire.
So far, it seems better.
Colin Ward, they are going to be coming back out.
A lot better.
The 89, Brett Gardner's going to be coming back out as well. And man, I don't know if that car is any better coming out than it was going in, but it don't look pretty, but it still goes, and that's the important part. And they are working on the 134. They took a big hit right in this corner number 1. Greg Lardner did in this first lap. So they're...
Yeah, looks like we will get the green. Hopefully this time around, everybody seems to be going in the proper direction. I'm already looking for Jerome Millette, and he's not out there, Joey.
No, they had come in and they had to do a little bit of welding on that number 1 car. He was out for a couple...
There we go.
Green flag. Green flag is out. Big sigh of relief for all the other competitors. As Jerome has got the double S car just about hitting that front wall. But he is turned around facing the traffic right now as we got more cars going into it. The 455 of Dale Osborne slammed hard into the wall just in front of that car. There's another one turned around on turn 1. That was like the 141 car. Colin Ward and the big herds. Adrian Hayden, he's sitting up on turn 1 right now and decides to go right into the pits. The 455, a right rear tire down. And the 71 gets turned around. Dale, he gets blitzed going down that front straightaway. In the meantime, at corner number 4, the 1580 car of Doug McHugh, he was the one who was on the receiving end of about 3 cars that went by in between turns 3 and 4. Sharkey back out, as you can see in the back straightaway. Somebody just blew up on 3 and 4 right now. It looks like to be the 660 or 555, I believe. With Allan Bouchard sitting on there in shirt 3. Look at corner 1 though. Sharkey, no, not Sharkey, pardon me. The 1580 and Doug McHugh got turned around. The car that turned him around though, there's a big traffic jam on turn 4. Anybody trying to make it through there right now better take his time. That was the 666 of Quentin Silver, by the way. Looked like he might have blown up on turn 3. The SS turned around again on the front straightaway. Vincent Bielka, heard something big bang there on the outside.
Actually, the car that was having a bunch of smoke come out was the 1518. And then he got nailed by the 440 down over here in corners 1 and 2. The 440 up there doing serious damage. You can see that the D is going to have to get a tire change because the D has got a flat tire on the front that's full shop, so he's going to try and make it into the pits. Another car in the pits with a flat tire right now is going to be the 71 car. They're going to make their way in. Dale Young, they're making their way in to get a tire change. Stacey gets the flags are off, but all 4 tires are on. He's coming back out. And everybody's all over the place, but we got a couple cars going the right direction, I think.
Yeah, every now and then that seems to happen. And we see another car that is heading off into the pits right now, the 010 of Derek Perdue. He's going to be working his way out. The 96, though, of Sheldon Puff sitting inside of turn 4, and I believe he is stuck in a little bit of mud out there. Yeah, you can see he's spinning his tires, and he's losing lap after lap trying to get that car rolling once again. The 96 on the inside of turn 4. So we got a lot of cars in the pit area right now. Well, these guys out here are going to be gaining a whole bunch of laps while those cars are in the pits. Let's go back down outside with Joey. Joey?
Yeah, and those cars in the pits, most of them are flat tires, so I think we're going to see quite a few, if not all of them, back out. I see tires being changed on the 455 of Osborne, the 1580 as well. The double S car is getting a tire change. Sharky's got another tire down. So all of the cars in the pits right now, I think we're going to see back out. It doesn't look like anything critical or too serious for any of them.
Yeah, when you come to racing an Enduro, you bring about 16 tires, 14 radiators. At least.
Oh, this will be interesting. The 440 going up against the third part of the Jason Spires in the 803. Going at it with the 809.
Right into the pit area. The tow truck just about got it off of turn 1 there. As the 411 car of Russell McQueen. He got a good tag, and we got a tire on down the front stretch, into turn 1, off the fence, and now it's going to be heading into the agriculture. That's the 77's tire of Randy Hood, and Randy, thanks for the donation. It'll sit there on the bottom of corner number 2. Well, maybe it won't. It's going to continue on.
Still going.
I think maybe he should pay if he's going to race alone like that tire.
Well, you know what? He made it to his pits, okay, so all they got to do is throw one back on, and they should be okay. That tire came bouncing right over by me and Kelly here in corner number 1, and I didn't even know it was there until it was here. But anyway,
the Shark gets turned around in turn 3 by the 555 of Allan Bouchard. Bouchard is doing really well. Watch that 555. He knows how to turn people around. Oh, wait a minute. You got to watch Shark here. Have you ever seen a Shark swim backwards? Look.
that Shark I've seen do it.
He's hooked up right now with that 411 car of Russell McQueen. Now they get on the hook. And we'll see if Sharky can make the quick turnaround waiting for the track to go up. No, Sharky, you're going to lose a lap doing that. There you go. Luck. Like 2 dogs all the way down the front straightaway. Oh, what? Here comes the man from Saskatoon that everybody worries about, Jerome Ouellette. Oh, you know what? He's going to have a hood problem in no time, Flat. Jerome Ouellette, number 1, he's coming off the turn 4. He's got half the hood coming up. Thankfully for him, it's the passenger side, but you got to know, he's going to be losing that when he's close. So, again, he's going to have to try to make some contact with the 555, but Allan Bouchard says, no, don't hit me. I'll just go into the pits all by myself. Randy Hood is coming back out with the number 77 of the double R car, of course, of Stacey Gates. His backouts. And we got a bunch more cars on the track now than we had just 5 minutes ago. Look at turn 1. I think you're going to see some action here. There it goes.
Oh, Osborne gave the 360 a bit of a spin up in corner number 1, and they both went out into the agriculture. Stacey gets it flying now that he's going the right direction in the RR car. Keep an eye, though, on Jason Spires in that 803. He's out there with that big, ugly green.
Ugly green. Look at that, oh, corner 4. We got 2 cars now. There's one guy. He's going to make it all the way to Davidson before he turns around. That was the 455 car of Dale Osborne that went way off on turn 4, and that's bringing the caution out. Caution is out on the track right now.
The poor guy in the blackjack car was trying to slow down, get into the pits to come in and change another tire. And Jason Spires from in behind, who I guess hasn't seen the caution flag yet, because he's still spinning everybody out, gave him a boot in the back, and everybody's all over the place. I don't know. Those rescue tow truck guys are pretty brave to be sitting there, because that big 411 just about slid into them earlier on.
I think Jason Spires has got, as we continue the first half of the Napa Auto Parts Enduro here at Kings Park Speedway. Oh! The 555 of Allan Bouchard gave a little nice tap, and they've been put into the infield himself. But he keeps going. And Baker now wants to stay ahead of all of these people. The 440 of Allan Bouchard turned around in between turns 1 and 2. And we got the 360 doing a 360 on turn 3. Have I got enough in there? Devin Brooks. But he keeps moving. We got a car in the agriculture up there off the track. But I didn't catch the number of that car before it went off the track. Frank Wagner apparently is done for the day in the 134 car. As you see, the 803 of Jason Spires turned around off of turn 4. The double R car on turn 2 there, Stacy Getz. He's going to make a quick turnaround and get going the right way once again. Whoa! Boy, the 455 is facing traffic here. It keeps getting punted into the freight train time. But we got 3 cars getting together.
No flat tires. Actually, I was going to say I have no inflated tires, but yeah, there's one that's still inflated on the double. As Jason Spires has a flat tire on the front right-hand side. Tyler DeJarle has a flat on the 666. The double 7 also a flat on that car. Randy Holmes, Dale Osborne in the 455. Chaz took a big bite out of the back tire. It's flat. That's why he's going in.
We got a couple of cars sitting outside the track on the back straightaway. Sharkey being one of them, the double S of Vincent B. Elka. The other one sitting out there. Sharkey's facing the traffic. Problem for the 803 of Jason Spires to get a turn through. He gets that car going once again, though.
Tow trucks are going to start. I think so, yeah.
Well, we're not sure if that was on purpose or not, but Stacy Getz, that was the most speedy entrance into the pits I ever saw. I think he made the decision about 10 feet before the pits to come in, and I'm not sure why, because he's got all the tires inflated, but the RR car in. Jason Spires is going to have to bring that 803 in, and which he's doing right now to get some tire work done.
We just saw
360 cars going hard for 1 and 2.
We just saw a little bit of a do-si-do with the double A of Sean Balmer. He was working it up with another car coming out of turn 4, and then goes to the 360. That's the Taz that he was battling it out with. Now we can see the double S is moving once again. It was stuck off of the back straightaway. Whoa!
Problem for the 1580 car as the hood has come up on Doug McClue, and they're going to have to go in and drop that one back down. They've got some big problems on Doug's car. But worst problems is the 41. He's stuck over here in the corner. He's got a world of hurt, and he can't get that thing going. And he's got the big hurt coming up from behind him. One of the brothers with a flat tire. They don't even stop anymore to pull up onto the pavement. They just go as hard as they can. That's why you guys are getting all the flat tires. Now he popped the rat, too.
Well, 13 more. Oh, it looked like there was going to be some major contact as that 141 or the 41 of John Klechko still sits there. Joey, is that the 141 or the 41 sitting off of turn 1?
That's the 41 off.
John Klechko is the man who was... red flag. Big time collision on the back straightaway. You can see the 89 of Rick Gardner. Look at the front end of that now. Oh, he's still rolling. And that was right into the driver's door as well. Caution is coming out as we'll clean up the track a little bit here. And we've got the Taz, I believe, sitting off their black side on that back straightaway.
Yeah, that was Taz that got hit in the door. And I'm not sure. Hopefully he's okay. It looks like, yeah, he's getting out. He's limping a little bit. But he got a very hard hit on the driver's door. And that is the Taz car that's over there. So he's going to...
it's starting to roll with him out of it. That's not a good thing, is it?
No, it's not. But
he's limping a little bit. You can see he's hurting.
Yeah, he probably took a pretty hard hit.
That's Cliff Hayden, who took that really tough lick on the door. And of course, we don't want to make any jokes about that. Cliff is going to get out there, probably sit down a little bit and give his leg a rest. Or he's working it a bit right now, I guess. Looks like the car might be done.
I don't think so.
Cliff, though, takes the helmet off. Not a happy man right now as he walks off that hurt. Off the back straightaway. So this will give us an opportunity to clean up the track and get a few of the cars back on the track. The 89 of Rick Gardner sitting in the infield. It's going to need some help from our tow trucks, rescue towing out here today. And the red flag is out, so that means we will stop the clock for the moment. And we're going to get the ambulance up for Cliff Hayden in the Taz car. Cliff's going to get just a bit of a checkup there. Our EMS people are out there. Let's go back out there with Joey Hattisbeck. Joey?
Well, a little bit of problems for the... Car's running good. Car's running okay, just can't get out. It's not real wet here, but a little mud. Is that the problem? Is that why you can't get out?
Well, it seems to be. I haven't been able to get up. We'll check it out myself.
Well, we'll get you out right away as long as you're okay. So he's all right in the 41 car. 71 car. Looks like, again, just some problems in the mud. You're okay? Just can't get it moving, eh? Just can't get her going. Okay, but he's all right in the 71. The steering wheel, oh yeah, when the steering wheel goes around 20 or so times, that's the problem. I'm going to make my way over there. Probably all going to be gone by the time I get there, but I'll go and see what's going on with the Taz car.
We'll have to get you an ATV. Well, actually, it's more fun to watch you run.
I hope not. I got that one. 360's coming out. His friend Emily, he was smoking though.
There's a little hopes come on. You can see it flipping up.
All right, pretty big mess over here. Actually, a lot of glass on the track, some mud. Oh, and the Taz car started to roll away. There you go. Tow truck driver was having some problems getting it going, but that's because it was in gear still. And folks, you're not going to be able to see it because he's going to pull it by on the passenger side, but the bottom of the car is in about 3 feet. And that's not where you want the bottom of the car to be. It looks like the cage held up really, really well though on the inside, and they took the driver away in the ambulance just to make sure that he's okay. But the cage did its job. It's just a big mess. You can see a little better now how far the bottom of that car is into the rest of the car.
Reason never to hit the driver's door, but that did happen this time. Cliff Hayden is in the ambulance as he goes by right now. We'll keep a checkup on him throughout the afternoon. Hopefully he will be okay. It was good to see him out walking around, even though he was limping, but he was trying to walk off that hurt after getting hit by the 89 of Rick Gartner. Rick got his car started once again in that number 89, but he might be in for some penalty time inside.
Well, it wasn't his fault though.
No, it's actually a car.
Looked like it might have been one of those unavoidable situations. Gartner just behind Taz when Taz got turned around, and then Gartner had nowhere to go and just got right into that driver's side door. So we want to make it we want to make it clear here that that was certainly not anything that was intentional on Gartner's part. Just an unfortunate coincidence.
Yeah, it's racing tires.
We're ready to go green flag racing once again, though, as we near the end of our first half. And the contact being made just down the front straightaway alone. Let's see what happens as they get into turn one. Yeah, pretty clean through turn one for the first 67 car. Back on in turn two, the 77 car of Randy Hood gets turned around. The 455 doing everything he can to turn Paul Bouchard around in that 440, and Bouchard does go around. He will be okay, though, as he should be able to get that car rolling once again. 77, though, of Randy Hood still sitting in the middle of turn two. The cars have to work their way around him. 32 minutes left, actually, in this first half. There have been a number of stoppages, of red flag stoppages, and that's when, of course, they stop the clock. Whoa, the 360 of Devin Koontz gets turned around once again off of corner three, and we got a hood up. Trenton, or make that Tyler Desjardins, is using the force right now because he can't see a thing. And he's hoping that he's going to be able to see turn one there. Oh, time to turn, time to turn. Good man.
Slow entrance into the pit. Unlike others, that was a nice slow entrance.
Yeah, you won't see that too often today. Oh, the 555 of Allan Bouchard off, along with the 411 of Russ LeGuy. Legui was trying to turn Bouchard around. They both ended up going off as a result of that. And the 1580 of Doug McCoo was able to breeze on by. Obviously, bigger problems for Devin Koontz, pardon me, in the 360. He is still sitting inside of turn 3.
Obviously some problems for the 440 over there as well. Those big stacks you can see are not going around the track right now. And it looks like the 1580 going at it a little bit with Legui in that 411. And oh, there's some more smoke out of the 1580.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't look like tire smoke. But anyway, it doesn't matter. He's going to get turned around, thrown inside of turn 1. Big hunk of mud that he tore up with that. And I can see the back bumper on that car dragging a little bit as well.
We're not quite sure what that big mud ball is there. I don't know. I thought at first his tire had come off. It's that big of a chunk of mud.
It is. Oh, he's going to be dragging a bumper now. That's not going to be good for anybody following him.
That's all right.
Oh, they might just climb right up on top of him now. Here comes the 455. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, a little bit of a side swing.
Little how high are you? Everybody's dragging a bumper, man. It don't matter at this point.
That's right. That's a good point, yeah. It might be the...
Like Osborne, that's looking... Every time he comes into this corner, it's scream. Sharky's back out. It's a big pink machine. Look out, Dale, because he's coming. I don't know if he's got enough speed to catch up to Dale, though.
You can't stop Sharky.
How nice would it actually be to see that guy win this deal? I think that would be great to see Jim pull this off. He's been out there doing a lot of laps. He's been in a few times and his horn still works. So he's got a passenger again though too.
Jerome Ouellette from Saskatoon back out. He took that hood off of that number 1 car. He's heading into turn 2 right now.
Tons of power in that one car, but he's down a number of laps.
Power, but no handling. He just about went off into the agriculture off of turn 4. When he gets on that straightaway, though, you can tell he's just got it to the pedal to the metal down there. And holds on good through 1 and 2. Stays on the bottom groove as the 141 car of Colin Warren has worked his way back out once again. Colin is back out on that back straightaway. And I don't know why, but Devin Koontz was able to get that 360 going again. Koontz was sitting inside of turn 3 for the last 3 or 4 minutes. Maybe he just needed to let it cool off a little before he got it going again. But he's happy to go. But he's going to be mixing it up with the 141 car of Colin Warren. To get some work done on that as the 010 of Derek Perdue mixing it up with the 555 of Allan Bouchard. Bouchard gets by Perdue as they move into turn 1.
Blackjack coming back out. They got another tire or two on that car, so we'll have the 21 car on a little while again. A couple more cars into the pits. Once again, the 77. They've got another tire down on Randy's car, so they're going to have to do some work to that. I'm not sure if Sharky's dead or waiting. I think he's waiting. Look at this. Look at this. He's waiting on that car.
Gee, you don't think Sharky might have a rear view mirror in that car? He was looking in the mirror, not looking out the windshield that time as that Blackjack was trying to make it by. That's actually the double A of Sean Bomber, I believe, that's behind him right now. And I don't think Sean wants anything to do with Sharky.
666, Tyler DeCharlie back out. They've secured the hood properly, or at least as properly as they can. Oh, here you go, right there.
That was a nice hit. And there goes the tire. And the tire just got eaten by the 455.
Wow, you're not
555. No, here it is 55. You know, whatever happened to 2-digit numbers, by the way?
Well, now they're really going to have to change a tire on the Blackjack car. Not the rim, though, just the tire. Look at
Charlie, there he goes, off to Davidson.
Oh, but you missed a big hit while you
was it a roll? No, it was looking like a roll. That's the roll. That's going to be the prime corner for the rollover off of turn 3 and 4. It's a good steep descent off of turn 3. Tyler Desjardins' car obviously still on the right side as he comes back on with a 666.
Caution's out though because of that bumper, I believe, that's sitting in 3 and 4. It's right in the groove. Not that these guys race the groove a lot, but still. It's right where they come off. Sharky and Jerome Ouellette going at it, coming out of 3 and 4.
Little duel there, yeah.
And that's whose bumper I think is over there is Jerome Ouellette. Sharky then nailed the brakes. coming down the straightaway, and he's actually trying to work on the car. He's
inside the car.
He's Sterling Marlin right now. He's working on the car himself. I don't know what he's doing in there. I think the battery, maybe. He's working on the battery. Dale Osborne, I don't know. He can't see a whole heck of a lot right now on the front end, so he's going to have to come in, get the sledgehammer working on that one. The 555 was in for a while. Got a little bit of service done. Bouchard, he's going to be coming back out. The 411 car was in. They had a flat tire. Legui had a flat tire. They've got that changed. He's going to be coming back out. 777 crew's been working hard all day long on that. Randy Hood, they changed the complete tire when it flew off.
And I don't mean inside the car, because here comes that green flag. Good for Russ Legui in the 411. He gets to stay on. Whoa! He just about had a rollover of a single flight. With that 555 of Allan Bouchard, he got a little stuck in the mud there on the front straightaway, just off the front straightaway. And those right tires were way up in the air. I don't think he wanted to roll over like that. I see a black flag on it. Looks like it could be going to somebody here, as we've got the number 89, I believe. No, that's the double S right in front of me. He's going to have to go backwards a long ways there. Now there's no traffic pins. You can turn around now, buddy. Anytime, buddy. There we go.
Yeah, what fun is going forward. Blackjack's off on 4 right now. And I think it's at the 77 dead over at number 3.
Yes, it is. Traffic. Left rear tire down on the 411 of Russ Legui. You can see it. It's going to go right off the rim as he comes around corner number 4 by the looks of it. And he gets tagged, of course, as they got to touch the pass to get by him.
Guess what? Guess what?
What?
The Blackjack car's got a flat tire. Oh no, maybe it was the 1580. They got together. One of them's got a flat. I thought it was Blackjack, but the 1580 is the car with the flat tire. Well, so is Russ Legui, though.
Yeah, yes. We got a car out in the agriculture right now. I'm not sure which one it is. He's moving, though, trying to move his way back on. 666. Tyler Desjardins again. He's having way too much fun out there.
My prediction?
Oh, big clip there for the 141. He was just coming back onto the track on corner number 3, and the double A of Sean Palmer came by and clipped him hard. Now the 141 is sitting inside of turn 3. Hey, that 360 of Devin Coates still running.
Hey, no, I think they were in for a while. They put some more water in. But yeah, it's just a normal flow hose, and it's flapping all over the place.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, my prediction, someone's going to run over that bumper, and it's going to be ugly when they do, right in the front there.
What's that? Where? I'm missing it. I'm missing it. Oh, there. Okay, yep.
But the brakes are working great on the 666 car. The 411 of Russ Legui trying to do what he can to get into the pits, but he's got a flat tire. Now he's going to back up more and go in.
Here he's going to take a big run. He's going to time this one right.
Yeah, Tyler had to just nail the brakes to stop in time, but he did. Okay, Russ, go.
Go, Russ. Go, Russ. Go.
Go all the way, buddy.
Go on, Russ.
Come on, you can do it.
No, that's not a good thing. Not a good thing. Back down, back down, back down, back down, back down.
Nope, gotta go back down.
Oh!
Start finish.
We got a big one on the front straightaway here. Devin Coates just plowed right into the 555 of Allan Bouchard. Coates keeps going. Bouchard is too. Blackjack, hey, he's still rolling.
Okay, he's now pulling into the pit with the 360 car. He's done for now.
For now. Get some more of that Regina water in there. He'll be fine. We got a tire sitting up on the top of turn 3. We got a bumper on the front straightaway.
And we got Russ Legui not going anywhere in the corner 1.
It's becoming a, what do you call those kind of races with all the obstacles? An obstacle race. There, I don't know what the heck it's called.
That'll work. Look at that little 89 of Rick Gardner. That thing's ugly, eh? Holy crap.
Oh, right under the flag stand. Blackjack car trip. Oh, Tyler just about did it.
Tyler did about it.
That, I was not expecting to see these kind of rollovers today. We've almost had
if you get sideways into that mud in the infield and those tires again, it's exactly what happens. You're going to go over. He just wasn't going that fast this time.
Boy, that means your car just stops, just dead there, and then it'll roll. That's going to be doing a little bit to the body inside, and I mean the driver's body.
Caution.
Caution is up. Yeah, that's because the blackjack's sitting here broadside, driver's side to the track right, or to the traffic right now.
Yeah, so if you look that up in the dictionary, it would be beside the word bad place to be.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's going.
Now he waits for the caution.
Right over the bumper. Oh, I thought
Too bad. No, that's not too bad. We want him back out here. That could really do some damage.
I don't think he's got a flat tire this time. No, he doesn't.
Well, I wonder what he was doing. Maybe he just thought he won or something.
I know, yeah, that's it. He was in victory lane. Okay, Russ, try now.
And everybody, Russ is going to need help this time. We want you to cheer as loud as you can when Russ competition yesterday here in Regina. Somebody
roll.
Twice now has almost taken that rollover, that first rollover of the day. It's being sponsored by Queen City Auto Body, of course, providing top quality service for over 31 years. And here we go once again, it's green flag racing.
Corner one is going to have a world of scrapes on it, that's for sure. All the bumpers are dragging as they go through one. Dale Osborne's slow on the back, and the AA car is going the wrong way. And you talk about it.
Yeah, corner 4 now is just a log jam, and we've got body parts flying all over the place. The yellow bumper on this 440 car is literally hanging by a thread. It looks like it's on there good, but when he slows down, you'll see it open like a door.
Oh, Tyler's got no
Holy shit!
No, the truck now is on the other side of the fence.
You don't need that anyway. Wow. You don't really.
And just exposed the gas tank.
Hopefully there's a little bit of that car left for me to drive in the second half. Maybe not. We'll see. You know, a car that actually is going pretty good for the shape that it's in is Rick Gardner's number 89. Oh, here we go. It's going over. There goes Stacy now.
He was trying.
Thought he was gonna.
Stacy's going to get back on, though. Up the 455 car.
Big log jam
Osborne
coming up.
sitting in here now. Off of the front straightaway. Oh, Sharky, you're looking kind of weird with those. He's just hitting everybody. Sharky's just hitting everybody now. See, there's that. Oh, now we've got Verstappen with the right front tire. He's going to have to get in there and have his crew pull that off for him.
So could you hear the drop? The bumper dragging by into the
Hear that?
Oh, it's getting ugly out there. It's getting uglier and uglier all the time. And there's not even that many cars out there. But still, these guys are going at it down that back straightaway. Tyler going to give the old double S car a bit of a spin.
The 1580's holding up there pretty good for Doug McCoo.
Not bad. Because he can't see out the front. He's just going.
Oh, he's using the force now.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes the 5, 5, 5 in corner 4.
Allan Bouchard turned around once again. Well, what's the 89 up to here? Rick Gardner, as you said, he's been going fast, but he's just decided to use the infield the whole way. He's coming up to the pits. He's got a flat tire. Right rear tire down.
There's, shall we say, debris down the front straightaway. A bit of Sharky's car. And, oh, the 555's got to come in and do something with that. I don't know what, but he's got to do something.
Yeah, Sharky's car is just shedding every lap. He's got a right rear tire down, too, with Sharky's car. Oh, and he puts the big brake check on. Jerome, that tries to get... Oh, yeah! Oh! Jerome knows what to do. He's had people try to do that to him before.
You knew those two were not going to get along out here.
Oh, the 1580, that's the Doug McCoo, all by himself, gets caught on the inside of corner 2, and he goes all the way over. Sharky had the best seat in the house for that one, though. It almost looked like McCoo was going to climb over top of that pink car. But McCoo's sitting up there. I can see movement inside the 1580 car. So it looks like McCoo's going to get himself a $100 check from Queen City Auto Body for the first rollover of the day. How about a big hand for Mr. McCoo in the 1580 car?
Yeah, he's hand waving in there.
And you know what? It still looks good. He flat earlier on in the day, and it seemed to work. Here comes that green flag for the second half of the Napa Auto Parts opening Enduro. Oh, the front fence gets it all ready. Oh, we got major contact, and we didn't even get the turn 1 as Dale Osborne got turned around. We got more problems. The 1580 gets turned around all by himself, just about to head on into the 010 of Derek Perdue.
Yeah, I went back into that.
Of course, they do have to make contact before they pass, and that's why you saw all that mayhem down that front straightaway. Derek Perdue, he's going to burn a tire off of that car just trying to get it turned around. Yeah, and we got Sharky mixing it up with the double A, I believe. No, the blackjack car. Sharky's back on. He's got a brand new passenger. Rick Oshawa is inside of that. Look at the rear door on that red blackjack car. It's looking like a four-door right now. All the 1580s about to get turned around in turn one, and there he goes. The 411 of Russ LeGuy. Turn around Derek McCoo. We knew he was going to get turned around all the way down that front straightaway.
Oh, there he goes around. Oh.
Well, and look at Sharky. He's using the fours now. He can't see. This is turn one, Sharky. Good turn, buddy. Okay, just listen to me now. Straighten it out a little bit. There you go. And Sharky hopes there's no traffic ahead of him. He's timing himself till he gets to the corner. Time's pretty good. He says, I must be hitting the dirt. I must be at the corner now.
Blackjack car is going crazy.
He's peeking out the bottom of that hood. You know, though, they got to think that the little wind resistance happening there right now. And his right front tire is down as well. Sharky's definitely going to have to pull in, but he doesn't know where it is anymore. And in the meantime, the blackjack car with no right rear door, it's hanging out there. What happened to Sharky? There he goes. He has to go to the agriculture. The hood's down now. And I believe that is the blackjack car that is sitting off of turn one. Sharky's going to go in and get those hood pins back on that car. Allan Bouchard, pardon me. He is staying out of trouble in that 555. He could be unbeatable. Prize this afternoon, and he is well on his way as long as he stays out of trouble. He's going to stay low in corners 3 and 4 coming up. High off of 4. He's using the whole track just as he should. Still haven't seen Joey Hadisbeck come out. Hope he didn't get scared. Oh! Good mix-up down the front straightaway. And we got problems on turn 3. The 411, pardon me, of Russ LeGuy. He got turned around. He's going once again. The 010 of Derek Perdue mixing it up with Jerome Ouellette, the number 1. Lots of smoke coming from the back of Perdue's car as he got back up on the track. And off of turn 2, you can see a couple of cars, and that's your leader, the 555 of Allan Bouchard. And look at him, he keeps going again. He even mixes it up and still carries on. He's like a Timex watch. And here's that door. Yeah, just come on in. Anybody want to come on in? Take a look. Now it's going to happen here. We got a lot of traffic heading south. Bouchard is getting through the third one. By the 411 of Russ LeGuy. Bouchard, though, is going to be able to keep going. No, right front tire is down for the 555. He's going to have to make his way up and get some work done on that car. So Bouchard is going to move in, go down a couple of laps. Now the blackjack car on turn 2, sitting there broadside. Next time the traffic comes around, looking a little dangerous for that car. High up on turn 2. Check, 1, 2. And he was able to move himself so that they stayed out of harm's way. But, oh, you can see the smoke. I think he's got stuck up there. And he's got a right front tire down as well up the top of turn 2. In the meantime, he's got a couple of cars stuck on a turn 3, one on turn 4. Let's see what happens heading into turn 1 here as Perdue is being chased by the 141 of Colin Ward. Perdue not needing any help from Warren to just about turn around. As they mosey on down that back straightaway, Warren goes right off the track to get by Perdue. Oh, we just about had another rollover here. That's that 77 car of Randy Hood. Randy gets that car going once again, though. I'll tell you, Colin Warren can't be seeing too much out of that car. That 141 car heading into turn 2 right now, that white one. And he's got to, of course, mix it up with another car as he goes by. That hood is bent all up in front of him. And where it might not look like to you that it would affect him too much, imagine what it's like from the driver's perspective right now as he's trying to take a look at the track. Yeah, you can see he's cleaning his neck to try to look over top of that hood. He's going to have a sore neck by the end of the day just trying to see the track. Still no Bouchard back up, that 555. It looked like Jerome Ouellette in the meantime in that number 1. Turning Derek around off of turn 3. Derek does the full 360, and he keeps going, so does Jerome Ouellette.
Again.
Back to green flag racing, and in no time, Bouchard gets turned over, and he rolls over as well.
That one, too.
He'll never forget that. Allan Bouchard in the 555, the leader for the second, coming into the second half of the Snap Auto Parts Enduro. And he is sitting inside that 555. It is not going anywhere right now. We're going to the red flag, stopping them completely. We want to make sure that Allan's okay inside that car. There he goes, folks. How about a hand? What a great ride he had. And he's going to go in. I don't know if that's for work on the car or on the driver.
That was awesome.
So they'll get them all stopped up here, get them in double file order. Every time Sharky's car comes around, there's less and less of it. They're going to drop the green the next time around. We'll get this going once again for the second half of this, of course. Beauchamp is going to, pardon me, Bouchard is going to miss the next few laps. He just did a great roll over there. And the green is out. We are going once again. Let's see what happens as we get these two into quarter 1. There was a little bit of touch and tagging going on there between the Russ McQueen car 411 and the 1580 of Doug McCoop. Sharky, he is not up to speed as people are getting by him. Let's see what happens down the front straightaway. There he goes! Oh man, he hooked up. Him and Jerome Ouellette. Ouellette keeps going. Sharky though, facing the crowd. Got to turn 4 at this time.
Number 1 to get the clear now.
And McCoo wisely moves that car inside more, even though it looks like he left rear tire down. Oh, folks, that's the 89 car of Rick Gardner was turned right around. Gardner, of course, second coming into the second half of this race. And he doesn't want to get too much more mangled up. He's sitting there right now with the SS car of Vincent Bialka. And Gardner's going backwards. Now he gets that car turned around off of turn 2, and he gets going again. In the meantime, turn 4 with the 3 cars going into the agriculture. I believe Sharky's one of them. Jerome Ouellette's another one in the number 1 car. And the 77 car of Randy Hood, all 3 down below turn 4 on the outside of the track. But watch turn 1. There you go. See you bye. No, he's trying to turn him around. Gardner's using the inside of the track. He must have a tire down, trying to save the rim on that. Ouch. That ain't going to save it as he moves into the infield. The 555 of Allan Bouchard. Here he comes once again. It didn't take him too long to get back out on the track. As the 411 of Russ McQueen sits there broadside, and problems for the 010 of Derek Perdue. He was trying to get back up onto the track on turn 2. He's going to have to make a different entrance onto the track. Doug McCoo still stuck inside of turn 4. We have another car off on the outside of the track there now, so I don't know how many are still down there from that last experience. Blackjack car is back out there again. No right door at all anymore. But he's facing the traffic as Derek makes his way around. The 803 of Jason Spires does as well. And the Blackjack of Mike Hubening gets turned around. Looks like a left rear tire down. Yep, left rear tire on Hubening's car is down. Well, that doesn't sound good as it goes by. The 411 has moved in. Russ LeGlee is back into the infield now, into the pit area. Problems on turn 4. Not much room for anybody to move around right now. And look at Spires' car. He can't see anything anymore either, though. It's not popped up, but up high enough that he can't see anything. Blackjack, Hubening's moving in. So is Spires going into the pit area. Sharkey trying to get into the infield, but he spins around as he just gets to the entrance of that pit area. Now he's moved in there. Jerome Ouellette coming out as Sharkey moves in. We'll let it make a tire change. Around the leader. Oh, hooked up right now between Derek and Allan. Allan Bouchard was trying to turn Derek around in the 010 car, and they both got hooked up on turn 2. They are obviously separated now, but both have to slow down quite a bit. Bouchard keeps going, though, with that 555. Turn 4 being chased by the double S car of a Vincent Bielka. Bouchard, though, on the straightaway starts to pull away from that double S. Derek Perdue turned himself around on turn 4. Now he's just ahead of the 141 car of Colin Warren. Rip going back out onto the track now with the 77.
That is, yeah.
It's always got fast cars.
Oh, they're both going to go up in Yeah, 455.
Allan Bouchard now with 99 laps. In second place now is that number 1 car of Jerome Ouellette with 81 laps. 18 laps difference. You gotta know that Jerome Ouellette is going to do all he can to set his sights on Bouchard. Jerome and Bouchard quite a ways away from each other, but Bouchard coming up on some traffic on turn 4. So that's your number 1 guy coming across the start-finish line in the 555, and your number 2 guy coming off the turn 4 right now in the number 1 car, Jerome Ouellette.
That's going to help him.
And he is catching up to Bouchard.
Jerome Ouellette. Nothing much left.
No fucking coming.
Yeah, it's like a holiday.
Blackjack is making his way back out. Ouellette getting underneath the 440, and we got problems on turn 4. There was a bit of a...
Oh yeah, finally 6-6.
And Joey, we got a caution flag out now. We got enough, we got some traffic on turn 4. The 1580 is sitting inside of turn 4.
Shit.
Paul Eitneyer and Bob Ulmer. Could you both come to the tower immediately, please? Paul Eitneyer, Bob Ulmer, to the tower, please.
Oh, and I got Jason Spires in behind me. I don't know if that's good or not. That's probably not good. I'm just waiting for this 555 bumper to come off. That's going to be the fun, I think. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, there's the 555 right there. Hey, whoa! No, I wonder how that smells. See you, Jason. See you, Rick. I'm just gonna go do some driving for a while. Hey, maybe I'm not.
Oh, we got some problems here on the corner number 2. Look at that number 89 car, Rick Gardner. He has gotten right underneath the 555. Those were your 2 leaders. The 555, of course, in the lead, and the 89 in second place. But they are hooked up hard on corner number 2. And that is going to force the 555, probably of Allan Bouchard, to move into the infield, and Jerome Ouellette loves that idea, because Bouchard, of course, is still the man in the lead right now with 109 laps. Jerome Ouellette, though, 93 laps, and he is going to be staying out. Right now it is under caution, so we are continuing to count those laps. Let's just listen to what Joey has to say, if he has anything to say at all.
Well, you know what? I don't think these boys are going to...
Some more cars. Another roll over maybe. Or a big
Sportsman, Stick Boy Motorsports Avenger. So it's a little looser in the corner. It's kind of like that mini stop that we got at Stick Boy Motorsports through the corners. Not all that nice, not all that fun to drive, but hey, what the heck, right? Big time
for the 141 of Colin Ward. Unbelievable to go over 3 times like that down that front straightaway. Immediately the safety crews are out there for Colin as his car is flattened off of corner number 1, and we're bringing the red flag out for that one, because they definitely want to make sure that Colin is okay on that car. Colin is climbing out of the passenger side of that car as there looks to be a fire under the hood, and Colin is okay by the looks of it. He's going to take his helmet off, and I want you to wait until he gets that helmet off and give him a big hand. How about it for Colin? What an unbelievable, I've never seen a roll like that. 3 times and bouncing at the same time. And Colin is down on his knees right now, praying probably, thanking somebody that we all know. That happened at the 29-minute mark, 31 minutes left in the Napa Auto Parts Enduro. Folks going out to make sure that Colin is okay.
I don't know.
He, like I said, I've never seen a roll like that. 3 times. It was almost like it was in slow motion that you could count it as it was happening. And the tow trucks are going to get out there and get that car out of the way. The ambulance is coming out. That'll be a safety measure to make sure they will check over Colin and make sure that he is definitely fine, because that was one hard lick that he and his car took 3 times heading into turn 1. Just understood that that's actually Kim Knobloch that was inside the car. They changed drivers in that car. Speedway gets up under his own power and he walks to the ambulance. One more time, folks, a big hand. What a show he put on. We're hearing in the radio systems from our safety crews that it looks like he's going to be just fine.
Hey,
Joey!
did I miss something?
Yeah, you probably missed the most exciting part of the race. But what the heck, you're having fun, right?
This is all right, yeah. It's pretty bad. I don't know if you had me on or not when I was talking about corner number 1, and I don't know if that had anything to do with it, or did he get a little help from someone?
You know, I only saw him at the start of his rollovers, but
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot. You get these things sideways and they're going to flip, especially if you're in the dirt, but you said it was on the pavement, eh?
Part of it was on the pavement anyway, but I don't know if you saw any of it, but it wasn't just a roll, it was 3 rollovers that he had.
No, but it looked like he was all right, though. So we got to go on, we got to cause a little grief now, I think, eh?
Well, you know that the 555's in first place and the Jerome, that's in second place, so those are your targets right now, man.
Oh, where am I?
Oh, you're down there somewhere.
I know, we were kind of out for that first half an hour, eh? 555, he's in the pits right now, though. I think he's working on those flat tires.
Good time to be in the pits with the red flag out, no laps being counted right now.
I can see Jerome as well. He's up there in that white one, isn't he?
Yeah, just look white. Yep.
Yeah, not a lot of white.
Jumpsuit.
Well, I guess this one's kind of white. Did you know this was an old taxi?
An old taxi?
It was.
Got that nice leather seating in there and everything, man?
Oh, it's comfy, it's cushy. I feel like a little old lady. I can't see over the freaking steering wheel. I must be the shortest guy on the Stickboy Motorsports team, but yeah, it was an old co-op taxi here in town.
So do you have the meter on?
Yes.
Okay.
It's up to $8,000. But however,
It looks like an $8,000 car.
where's Shirky? Is he around still?
He was, but no, not right. Yes, he is. Oh, yeah. He's out there, so be careful.
Is that him behind me?
Yeah,
No.
he's behind you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, that's bad. There's not a whole heck of a lot left of the old blackjack car, is there?
No, he started losing doors.
I saw that. But we're going to have a little bit of fun. So, as I said, you turn me on every once in a while. I'll just keep yapping.
Okay.
If something interesting happens, I'll talk about it. Or if I roll over, you'll know.
Are you going to give that a good old try?
No.
There's
what?
no hesitation there. No.
Nope. I got too busy of a summer to have broken bones.
Have you ever rolled over?
I haven't ever rolled it over, no.
Well, come on.
No.
Just hang on to it.
I can get a smoke show, maybe.
I just stand up beside you.
Did he get tagged before he rolled over? Okay. Hey, how many tires you got?
Just a little one. I gotta save it. Yeah. Okay, turn me off for a while I cough.
Go. Are you done?
I can if you want. You guys want a little smoke or what?
Yeah, of course we want some smoke.
All right.
We're here at Kings Park
I don't know
Speedway.
if you can do it, can you? Yeah.
That-
He's trying to.
That's very little smoke. There you go.
Pop.
There we go.
Sharky really appreciated that. I'd laugh if he had to go in for a tire change now.
Oh, great. The 555's back. So is Rick.
And you're right in the middle of it. Okay, so as you heard, the 555 and Jerome Ouellette. Now those two, of course, battling for the lead. Jerome Ouellette, I believe, was about 13 laps down, though, on Bouchard, so he's got a long ways to make up, and he's got to hope for some really tough luck for Bouchard. With that really nice
I got a
bumper.
feeling it's going to get ugly right in front of me right away. The 440 Rick Gardner and the 411, I think it might just get ugly real quick.
All right, I suspect that we will get the green flag this time around as they double up.
Busted out.
With Jerome Ouellette on the inside, Allan Bouchard on the outside, looking for the green flag. Here it comes.
Oh, those cars in front of me. Yes, they're coming. Here we go.
I don't want to tell him this.
Let's see if we keep back in under this puppy for a little while anyway. Oh, I want to dip down the straightaway, that's for darn sure. Well, it does too. Oh, dust. There's a lot of dust. Let's see, we'll give this guy a little fun here. Little fun with the 411. See if I can catch up to him.
30 minutes left in this second half. 30 minutes left. And let's see what Joey Hadisbeck's going to do to the 411. Oh, that was kind of meek and mild. I'm sure Russ McLean got a little chuckle out of that.
Oh, yeah, it was all right there. It was just a little tap. But I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Man, this could be a big one. There's a whole bunch of cars here.
He's sounding more and more like Darrell Waltrip with every lap.
Isn't in front of me?
Oh, Sharky Speck just plows on the brakes.
I got a big ugly pig thing in front of me. I don't know where to go. Oh, do I dare turn around the shaft? No, I don't think I will. Oh, yeah, you got me. You got me. That was fun. I've been turned around by the shaft. That was pretty cool. All right, let's get going in the right direction again here.
Oh, the blackjack's back out there.
Come on, Rick. There you go.
Something fell out of your car.
Get back on the pavement. Dirt's for farmers, racing's for drivers here, or pavement's for racers. I think I got a flat tire. No, I'm okay. See, Rick? There goes your blackjack car. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a flat tire somewhere.
It's probably on your car.
I got a flat tire, don't I?
No, you don't. Don't go on. You'll be a wuss. You're a wuss. Oh, well, I should leave the microphone on to hear his crew say, what are you for?
Do I have a flat? I just can't tell. Is anything flat?
Okay. You'll be coming back out quick. Okay, but there are other people on the track right now. And they're all spread out quite a bit at this point. Jerome Ouellette trying to gather as many laps as he can on the current leader, Allan Bouchard. Bouchard with 111. Jerome Ouellette now with 104. So he is definitely catching up. That 555 not out there right now, trying to find it. It must have gone into the pit area for some maintenance.
No, she's not cornering very good at all. Let's see, I think it's over. I was going to say, I think I know the difference. The double seven, a bit of a speed.
Oh, I wonder who sees that car coming up. He got going again. We've got a car on fire somewhere. Oh, the big hurts. Hurting big.
Whoa, Sharky.
He hasn't been out for quite some time. They must have had to do some real major repair work on that car. Bought them a few more laps anyway. Let's listen to Joey again.
She's not handling in the early corners all that well anymore.
Jerome Ouellette just lost the tire on that number 1 car. That's going to be bad for him. He's going to have to go in and get some maintenance. He gets smashed from behind. Oh, and look at the debris on the track now. There is big hunks of mud on that track now. As Jerome Ouellette sits there, I don't even know if he's, oh, he is stuck and he is shooting stuff out onto the track. Cameron has made it back up. That's probably Chad Marcia. They were sharing the driving duties on that 01 car. We're going to caution once again as Jerome Ouellette sits inside. Oh, Bouchard is the man who took Jerome Ouellette into the inside of that front straightaway. And you can see Ouellette is down heavy into the mud. Yeah, they'll definitely be cleaning it up in the car. I know he would have a different version of that. I think they should leave that mud out there, don't you? Just lose the whole bottom end of your car now. What the heck? Everything else is wrecked.
Did he just come out?
Tyler Desjardins probably back in the 666 car. That's not Joey anymore. Bouchard now with a 10-lap lead on Jerome Ouellette, whose car is still in the pit area. We are under caution, of course, so we are continuing to count the laps. And we will be going green the next time around, I believe. The 455 getting a little bit of a conversation there for Dale Osborne. Dale, I think, was being asked, hey, can you see with that hood crimped up like that on that red 455? We've got 8 cars out there right now. Allan Bouchard is going to be starting at the back of the pack on this one. That means he's going to have to work his way through some really messy traffic. Here they come, anticipating the green.
Check, check, I'm back.
You're back.
I am. Not in the car.
Oh, lots of smoke out of the 411. Not sure if that's fire smoke or not. I think it might be it.
Oh, and 411 is trying to turn Derek around as they come off of turn 2. Derek Perdue gets turned around, and the 411 of Ross Legui carries on.
Tyler's back in the car. He drove a heck of a race in that first half, so I thought it was only fair to let him get back in there and have the last of the fun.
10 minutes left in the second round. And boy, have we seen a lot of action in this one. Derek Perdue is sitting out there on the back straightaway. I believe he's going to have problems with that left front tire.
Stay out there.
Oh, and we got problems on turn 2. Tyler Desjardins gets turned around as he mixes it up with Russ Legui. Desjardins in the 666, Legui in the 411.
It's not really the driver of the 666. It's just the car.
Okay.
Okay, fine. But man, that's fun, folks. That is a whole bunch of fun. If you have an old beater somewhere, a big old boat, or not even, as you can see, of course, the 89, so Camaro, they're using it's a little beat up now, but it's a nice Camaro. Tons and tons of fun. We do this all over again. At the end of the year, we start our year off and we close our year off, so you got lots of time to build a car. All the information you need is on www.speedway.com to get involved in this Enduro.
The race for $2,000, top prize today. Allan Bouchard. Hoping that will be him, but he continues to amble along. He's got a left rear tire down on that 450 or that 555. As a matter of fact, it looks like it's going to flip right off. There it goes off the rim. And Bouchard is now running on steel on turn 3.
So I told Tyler to go and get the 77. 77 not out there anymore, but I told him to go get the 77.
Look at the smoke coming from that 411 car of Russ Legui when he comes into the corners.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Here we go down the front straightaway. Tyler, give him a little bit of a tap.
Oh, they're all just slamming on the brakes.
That's because everybody was right there. Gardner in the 89, Legui in the 411.
But aren't you supposed to use the other cars for brakes?
Yeah, there's no brakes in them, really. That's how you stop.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Oh, boy. I'll tell you, there's a lot of heat coming out of that right rear tire of that 411 of Russ Legui.
no bugs in corner 3. That's
Tyler's trying to go on the outside of Legui. I don't know if that's a good thing. We'll find out. Nope, didn't work.
Oh, he's got Rick coming up behind him, and I think Rick and I had it out a little bit too, so
Rick's probably really mad, yeah, because you took his championship possibilities away.
I never did nothing. I was racing my race. I was.
Ouellette's back.
Where's the 555? He's not out there.
No, he's not out there, but Jerome Ouellette is. Is there enough time for Jerome Ouellette to be able to catch up? I'll tell you how many laps difference between those two right now. It's gone back up quite a bit, as a matter of fact. Bouchard with 122 laps. Jerome Ouellette way back there, about 107 laps. So he's got a long ways to go and not a lot of time to get there.
What about Osborne in the 455? How's he doing? Oh, the 77's back. Well, if there was any concern with the 455, Jerome just wiped them off on corner number 4.
Care of that. Yeah, that 455 shows way back there. He's got 81 laps.
Okay.
So if you were targeting him because you thought he was the leader, then that was probably a big waste of metal.
Nope, I was just out there to do some laps and have some fun and talk a little bit about how it's like to be on the track.
Well, you gave on corner 4, the 411 of Leslie Queen gets turned around. You gave us a good idea of what it felt like to be inside that car. It was fun to listen to you.
It was great. It was really, really fun. And, you know, very safe as well. I felt safe here. A couple times got moved around. It was great. The Queen's got something dragging big time all the way around the track. Oh, and Tyler got the 77. Or the 77 got Tyler.
No, I think Tyler got the 77. Oh, the 77 now with the right rear tire, or left rear tire down, I believe. Randy Hood's been having troubles. He's going to have to go back in again. Yeah, what is dragging off that car, the 411?
Part of the back frame.
Yeah, ooh, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, what the heck? We're at the start of the race. That would be bad. Look, it's the slowest race in the history. It's corner 4 right now.
5 minutes left in this race. 12 laps moved back in there. And only 11 laps separated those two. Gardner, of course, in that 89 car. And he is out there right now, getting as many laps as he can on. And Bouchard sits in the mid area.
Charlie's off on 4 out in the dust in the dirt over there, you can see, so he's just going to back it down the hill instead of going up the top of the hill.
Our leader is back on the track. Allan Bouchard's back with the 5:55.
Yeah, try to take him out. Stop taking him out.
Moving ever so close to that $2,000, but here comes Jerome Ouellette. He turns Bouchard around on turn 4. Ouellette moves by Bouchard. The car not moving yet. Trying to get it started again. The 5:55 is moving. As long as he can continue to move his way around, I don't think there's enough time for anybody to catch up to him. But here comes Gardner. Gardner knows he is in contention and he needs to get Bouchard out of there. Bouchard, pardon me, in the 5:55. Gardner can't catch up with them though as they come out of turn 2.
So you mentioned that Jerome's car is one of our old push cars from up at Brick City. Hey,
no, I did not mention that.
It is. It is. It's one of the cars that we used to use up there when we keep the race going as much as possible, and if cars were in the infield, we push them out of the way, and that's what that number 1 car was a push car. So that thing put in a lot of service over a number of years. Double S that thing.
Here comes Gardner on the outside of Bouchard heading into turn 3. Gardner, though, can't just pass him. He knows he has to try to take Bouchard out. And even then, the time might be running out. Only 3 minutes left in this race. Gardner moves by. There was contact as the double S gets turned around. Vincent Bilka is sitting there facing no traffic because there's none coming off of turn 4. Now, Bouchard has slowed down considerably down that final lap. But again, time has run out. Less than 3 minutes left. 11 laps separating them.
Hey, look who's back down that back straightaway with what's left of the car anyway. That's a hard-working crew on that Blackjack car. I think it's the Blackjack car. It doesn't have any of the body panels left on it. Oh, it's got a couple anyway.
Oh, a couple left now. Bouchard's just getting abused all the way down this one straightaway. The Blackjack trying to move right up on the back of him. Jerome Ouellette was hooked up to Bouchard. Bouchard, high on turn 1. Is he going to turn in?
Oh,
No, he's just going to sit there.
Look out, the 77's going to give the old double F a shot. Oh, he got up there and he just tapped him a little.
Yeah, just enough to get by.
It just helped him into the
Double S in, but that's enough. I'm gone.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, here comes Tyler on the 77. Let's see if he listens to me.
Bouchard's car dead on turn 2. Jerome Ouellette hobbling on corner 4. And Tyler does turn the 77 around. Rick Gardner is still, right now, the fastest car out there, the number 89. But like I say, he is running out of time. Less than 2 minutes left. There is 16 laps. 6 laps, pardon me, so separating the two.
You got to go quick, you know, and I got to give a big hats off to Gardner in that 89 and the rest of it.
Yes.
That's the third Enduro for that little Camaro.
Is that right, eh?
Yeah, it
was out for the first one last year. I assume it was out for the
He won the last one, eh?
Yeah, that's right. And then this one, so that thing's gone through a lot. Still, the 555, the 455 going at it. And look who else is back down the back straightaway.
A Sharky's back.
He's back.
You knew that had to happen.
Oh yeah, he's got to finish under the checkered flag for sure.
Less than a minute to go. The white flag is out. Allan Bouchard is hobbling to a victory. Bouchard in the 555, just barely ambling around corner number 4. Cars going by him with ease now as Bouchard's car is done. 2, 1, the checkered flag is out, and Sharky makes his last cross across the stripe. So does Blackjack. Allan Bouchard is sitting off of turn 4, but he is the man who has claimed the most opening Enduro here at Kings Park Speedway. So congratulations to the 555 of Allan Bouchard, the AAA mobile class Buick LeSabre. Robert Casadas, June Bouchard, Kevin Stern, Gord Backey, and Wayne Katchuk are the crew on this car, sponsored by AAA mobile class Sharkies in Ottawa.
Wow.
This is what I'm back to the triple flip.
Yeah.
Everybody just cuts the rigs off with robots.
I know so.
I think my mom sees it. Taz, right?
Yeah, where's that car?
Not supposed to. I don't know why they let him go. It's the third time running like that.